Hey guys, so for those of you wondering what the heck, what's with the title, what's with this, what is this? Basically today's video is going to be a lot about a certain thing that has happened. It's not anything big. It's so stupid and insignificant that I really was debating covering this in general. But the thing is, a certain YouTuber has made a bunch of videos about me. Who he claims he wants to help me build my content and make it better. But that's pretty far. I mean, it's not far from the case because he definitely did put a lot of effort into making videos for me, but it went really sour pretty quickly. So I'm gonna get some things set up here, and we're gonna get started. Because the main reason why I'm doing this video, it's not because I want to start drama or I want to start issues. It's because he actually posted a whole video talking about the drama, quote unquote. So I wanted to get my 2 cents out there because, like, if we're bringing up drama and he wants to complain, like, okay, like, um, we'll have to see about that. So let's quickly do this. So this is obviously going to be a long video, as you can already tell, because basically this person has made videos talking about everything wrong with me and my channel. And he's made 3 of these videos. The first 2 I was pretty open about, but the last one, I saw the description, and I was just like, no. But I'm going to watch it today, and I'm going to react to it. This is mostly for him. I know a lot of you guys won't care, but this is for him. So and I apologize if you hear any background music. So let's head over to this scene, and let's start watching his video.
This is NCS07 here doing, hopefully, the last tips video on Zachpack. Now, you guys probably know I made 2 tips videos on Zachpack beforehand, so, and I'm doing a 3rd one today. Well, it's also called The Problems with Zachpack because, Zach, I'm done. I'm just done putting up with these problems.
See, this is what I mean. This is why, we're 30 seconds each, like, I'm done with you. I know we're probably going to find out as we watch this video, but what did I do? Like,
there's a point where there's a point where I have a limit. I am not a very patient person. And
keep in mind, because we also had an argument that this is another video he posted about. This is before the argument even started. So he wants to help me, but he starts out video saying, I'm done with you? Like, if you really wanted to help me, and you're talking about, like, me not accepting constructive criticism, which we'll get into later, then how are you going to start off a video saying, I'm done with you? I'm done. That's not entirely constructive. I knew from reading the description that this is how the tone of the video is going to be. So, and by the way, guys, don't give NCS07 dislikes or hates or anything like that. Like, out of respect for me, because it's not worth it. Because I just hate YouTube drama. But I felt like I had to address this because, like I said, he put up a video talking about the argument, which was really stupid. Why would you make an argument public? Like, that's between me and you. No one else needs to really be involved, but
I finally hit my limit. We're going through all of the problems with your channel.
Okay.
Now, I want to make clear a few things. One, this is not intended to be hateful. I know you probably know that, but I want to enforce that it is not intended to be hateful because I am going to get yelly through certain parts of the video. So I will say this right now. Do not take this personally. This is me criticizing your channel because I am tired of holding this anger in. I have been holding this in for a long time.
But why do you have this anger? I'm just a YouTuber who does videos. I'm not someone special. I'm not like a god. I'm not like an authority figure. Why is it that you're so offended and angry by the content I put out? And if you are, then why are you subscribed? And we'll get into that later too.
And this is not just about the video and like the video like edits and all that stuff. I have multiple categories that we're going to be going through, and I'm going to be making the first 2 videos seem like a walk through the park.
See, that's the thing. You say you're not directing towards hate. You're not taking a script. Oh, these first two videos are gonna walk through a park. Why are you using those adjectives to describe something if this is gonna be a constructive criticism? Like, you literally, when we had our argument, you literally went on about how I'm not able to accept constructive criticism. From what I'm able to tell, the first minute and a half of this video has not been constructive in basically the slightest, and you haven't even said anything yet.
So, but yeah, also, but still keep in mind this is not intended to be hate towards you, but I am going to be mad, so you'll better keep that in mind. So, you ready?
Yeah, so I'm supposed to keep in mind that you're mad. Like, why?
No? Well, too bad, because you're gonna listen anyway.
Wait, what?
So, you ready? No? Well, too bad, because you're gonna listen anyways. Let's get into the problems
What's the point of that?
with Zackpack.
Oh, this should be fun. Grabbing older tips videos. Oh, we're gonna go through the older tips videos?
Alright,
I
kind of talked about this a little bit before, but honestly, I honestly don't have much to say about the older tips videos. I will actually give Zackpack one thing. He actually has gotten better at these videos. I will actually say at this point, in terms of like the editing and stuff like that, with the gameplay, I actually like it. It's actually fine at this point. I don't have a problem with it anymore.
See, that's why I told him, I'm like, he tells me I'm not receptive to constructive criticism, and his first two videos, complete credit to him, are pretty constructive. They're well put together, they're well thought out, there's no harsh, I'm done with yous thrown in there, or I've lost all hope and sympathy, which he put in his description. There's none of that, and I was fine with those videos. I watched them, received them okay, and I made those changes. So to say that I'm not receptive to constructive criticism is a bit of a stretch. I actually, no, let's keep watching. Because like we had an argument, there's a whole paragraph I probably should have read before I went to this, but...
And there's one good thing I can say. That's one thing I will give him. He did at least listen to my previous two videos, because the two videos beforehand were just about the editing of the video and all that stuff. So I don't have any problems with this. But we've got a lot of other stuff to talk about that I have much more to say about. So why don't we? Let's take a look.
Okay. I don't know why he had a whole category. Is SpongeBob going first? It's going to be SpongeBob. Negative. Wow, that got loud. Okay, I already know where this one's going. Because of... Which one is it? This. I'm presuming it's this. Where I'm never exactly the most, or I'm never, like, so positive about Nintendo. Especially, well, this isn't even me being negative about Nintendo. This was a joke tweet. I put out this tweet as a joke. Because I was watching the video, I was like, it's funny, they said that Luigi needs a flashlight because it's so dark. And I was like, oh, look at the third game. And it was a joke. And then he put, you really screwed up this one, boy. And I think that's when he started making the video. So, if we're going to get into the negativity, and if it has to do with this tweet, or anything related to that, then... And by the way, this isn't 4 days ago, 5 days ago. This is a screenshot I took, like, a week or two ago, so it's a couple weeks ago at this point. But, anyways, let's continue.
Alright, it's time to get into the first big point. And this is something that I've been dealing with for a long time, but I actually neglected to mention this because in the previous two tips videos, because I didn't want to go there, but I'm going there now. Negativity. Oh my god.
And it's funny, he actually released this at a time where I was hyping up SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated a lot. So if I only post negative videos, then, man, all that hype I gave for Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, well, Lost in Randoms came afterwards, so I can't use that one. But the Harry Potter game video thing came before. There were a lot of things that excited me, and I was pretty happy in a lot of my videos. I did a video where I talked about some of my favorite games, and, games that I want to come back. Like, I've done a lot of positive videos. So...
If there's one thing I can say about you, you are one pessimistic person when it comes to Nintendo.
Okay, so he's going...
Where do I start? Well, I'll start with the fact that a lot of your Luigi's Mansion 3 videos are negative videos. Most of them are just, these are the flaws with Luigi's Mansion 3 and, like, why I don't like the game. 90% of your Luigi's Mansion 3 videos have just been that. 10% of them are good, positive videos.
Hold on. let me actually switch to this view so you don't. Let me quickly go to my Luigi's Mansion 3 playlist. Hold on. Let's go to the Luigi's Mansion 3 playlist. Let's see. Let's see here. Where would I go? YouTube. I need to learn how to do YouTube. All right, Luigi's Mansion 3 videos. Okay, so we're looking at my complete Luigi's Mansion 3 playlist. I think there's a few videos that for some reason got like taken off of here. I don't know what they were, but let's see. How many of these are probably negative? Positive. Positive. Most likely positive. Wish list is talking about things I want, so I guess it's technically positive. 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 I think actually this video I said that Next Level Games could fix Luigi's Mansion, so that's positive. This isn't positive or negative, it's kind of opinion. That's negative. Positive. Positive. Let's see. Positive. 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 That's neither. This is a news video. This is negative, I guess. Reaction, it looks so good. Positive. Analysis, positive. The good and the bad, a mix of both. Portrait ghosts are back, heck yes. So positive. Reaction compilation, positive. Boot capturing. I think that's a video speculating on what they could do, so I don't think it's positive or negative. That one's negative if you want to count that. If you want to talk about post-releases, let's see. Story mode DLC, what Next Level Game should do. Pretty positive if you ask me. Ranking the boss ghosts, positive. Free updates Luigi's Mansion 3 should get, positive. Checking out Luigi's Mansion 3's DLC, awesome new concept art, positive. Personal critique, it's a critique, so that doesn't count. Review, I was very positive in that. A lot of positive videos. So if you want to say that 90% of my Luigi's Mansion 3 videos are negative, then I don't know what to do with you there. I'm sorry. Oh, did I even put like himself at the end here? Should be fun.
Sometimes, oh my goodness, that we're gonna get more into negativity in the next point, but oh my god, I
Isn't
can't
this the whole
contain
point?
myself. The negativity is just so unhealthy, and this applies to the Switch too, because he made a video about the Switch that we'll also get into later.
Oh my god, I made a negative video about the Switch. You guys, I have a negative opinion about the Switch, and I made a video about it.
Talking about how it's held up, and it was basically just an excuse for him to just complain about Nintendo and the Switch.
Yeah. I like to complain about Nintendo. I hate Nintendo so much that I like to complain about them, even though I spend hundreds of dollars on their consoles and their games. I hate Nintendo, so I want to complain about them. Yeah.
Which is just a really nice mindset to have. Now, I'm not saying that having no negative outlook is good. I'm not saying that having a negative look is a bad thing, but the problem with you, Zach, is that you seem to have a very, almost all the time, negative outlook when it comes to Nintendo.
No, I don't have a negative outlook when it comes to Nintendo. I just don't expect everything that they do to be a work of art. Like with Mario Party or Luigi's Mansion, right? I didn't like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So naturally, going to Luigi's Mansion 3, you have the same developers. Why would I be so optimistic? Why would I be super, super excited? Or Super Mario Party. These past Mario Party games have been crap. Why would I be super excited about it? Like you see, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is, it's a remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom, and it's always been good, so naturally I'm going to exude more optimism and enthusiasm for something I know is going to be good. That's why I'm critical of Nintendo. Because, obviously, reviewing the stuff they do, with the Switch, think about it. Once the new I'm not gonna get into that discussion.
And I'm specifically talking about Nintendo. I'm not talking about Battle for Bikini Bottom, because your opinions seem to differ on that one. In fact, from what I've seen, most of them are positive.
Yeah.
Why isn't it the same thing for Nintendo?
Because it's apples and oranges. You're comparing Nintendo, who've made a lot of mistakes, and who are just, for me, they don't make games as amazing as they used to. They just don't, in my personal opinion, which I'm allowed to have. Battle for Bikini Bottom. How can you mess up a remake? I was very positive about the Luigi's Mansion remake for 3DS. I hated the fact that it was on the 3DS, but I'm one of the only people that stand by that game, because it was a good remake, rather than it being on the 3DS. So,
you say you love this company, you like these games, well, why don't you show some more appreciation for it?
Do I not show appreciation for Nintendo? Are you joking? I don't show enough appreciation for Nintendo? I'm not even going to comment on that one. I don't
Instead of just constantly making negative videos. because it's not a good mindset to have, and it gets really oppressive after a while.
Oppressive? You're being oppressed by my opinion? This is why I told you, if you don't like my opinion, unsubscribe. If my opinion oppresses you, apparently, then why are you watching? If I'm too negative for you, even though you said you watched my Battle for Bikini Bottom videos, and I'm mostly positive there. What, do you think I have favoritism over SpongeBob? I grew up with Nintendo more than I did SpongeBob. I admit this in videos and streams. I don't watch SpongeBob anymore. I haven't cared about it since I was really a kid, but the game just holds that special place in my heart, just like Nintendo. Problem is, Battle for Bikini Bottom is a game that you can't mess up for me. You know, Luigi's Mansion 3, like, if a new SpongeBob game comes out, I'm going to be a lot more critical on it, because it's a new game, and I want it to do well. That's what...
It gets really hard for me to enjoy your content if you're always whining. Oh my...
Why do you think I'm having trouble with this 46-minute long video?
Goodness, and we'll get into this much in some of the later categories.
We're 5 minutes in.
But I just want to say, you have got to slow down on your negativity towards just Nintendo in general. Not just Luigi's Mansion 3, but Nintendo in general. You've got to slow it down. Because I'm sick of seeing these negative videos.
Then why are you subscribed to the channel? If I'm making critical videos and you don't like critical videos, why are you subscribed? I made videos before talking about Nintendo, but I've always been on the more critical side for years, always. So what about now is different than the whole time? If you never liked the critical videos, which I've always done, why do you watch?
I don't mind if you have a negative look at Nintendo, as long as you have a positive look as well. That's balanced.
I do. I've mentioned how great of a console the Switch is. Being able to take console experiences on the go is great. The Switch is an amazing concept. It's brought out brilliantly. But that doesn't excuse the flaws that the system has. Like I said in the other day's video, the president of Nintendo just came out to apologize about the Joy-Con drift. So if I'm not allowed to hold Nintendo accountable without you being offended, I'm sorry.
Like I said before, I didn't really say it before, but I would be completely fine with you making some negative Luigi's Mansion 3 videos if you also made a bunch of positive ones.
And I did. I literally went through my playlist. And granted, a few videos aren't there for whatever reason. But I went through my whole playlist of Luigi's Mansion 3 videos, and I'd say about 70 to 80% of them were positive. Or at least weren't negative. Because there were some that you can't really label as positive or negative because they're like, oh, next level game should do this. So it's not really positive or negative, but still.
That way they're balanced. And that way that works. But no, 90% of the Luigi's Mansion 3 videos are complaining about the game, or just pointing out the game's flaws, or bashing the game. And only like 10% of it actually points out it's
okay,
good.
You're making the same point a million times here. You said that like 3 times. This video is 46 minutes long, guys.
Good qualities. That's not even close to balance. But needless to say, you have got to fix your negativity, because it is so annoying. And this is not the only time I'm going to be talking about it in this video.
This is the whole point about negativity. You should state all of your points about me being negative in the negativity bullet point. I'm honestly about to skip through this video. I'm literally about to.
Oh, boy. Let's get into the next topic.
Thank you. It's going to be repetitive content, isn't it? The 3 strikes. That makes me loud.
Boy. The 3 strikes. Now you probably don't know what the 3 strikes means. Essentially, these are the 3 videos or posts that you have made.
Here we go.
Basically led to the creation of this video, because these are the main source of my anger.
If one of those is the tweet I just showed you guys, that's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my goodness! And these 3 videos / posts have happened at very different times this year. Oh man, I need to just get some of this stuff out. The first strike was the video, Luigi's Mansion should be spooky. And it's not like I didn't expect the video to be bad. I mean, based on what you said on your schedule post, I could tell that this one was going to be a real stinker, but wow.
See, that's the thing. You automatically go into my videos with a pessimistic viewpoint. Say, I'm pessimistic. Sheesh.
It was way worse than I expected. First of all, a lot of it is just complaining that you didn't get what you want, but the Dark Moon fans got what they want.
Didn't you just talk about balancing? About two sides being equally represented? So the fact that I feel like the balance is off, I'm really, struggling to compose myself here, guys.
I don't want to be mean here, but what the hell makes you think you have so much superiority over the Dark Moon fans?
Never said I did. Like I said, I wanted equal representation from 1 and 2. There's no superiority complex. Like, if I want the game to have features from the first game that I like, what are you talking about, too? Just like you have so much superiority over what kind of videos I make. Like, you're over here making this 50-minute long video telling me about the content I should make. But I can't make a video talking about what kind of Luigi's Mansion game they should make. Or what I think they should make. What's the difference between the two there?
Huh? The fact that you played the original? Who cares about that? Why don't you just be happy that the Dark Moon fans got what they want?
And I am! People who are Dark Moon fans that comment on my Luigi Mansion 3 videos that are happy, I'm happy for them! I have never once told someone who likes Dark Moon better than the original game, I never said that their opinion was wrong. I would have debates with people about certain aspects, like ghost creativity, or darkness, or whatever. I'd have debates. It's the whole point of opinions, you have debates. But I never flat out told someone, oh, you like Dark Moon, you suck. Your opinion's wrong. I would never tell it to someone, because just like I grew up with the first game, some people grew up with the second game. So it would be unfair for me to go to these people and be like, oh, you like Dark Moon? Pfft, losers. No, that's not how I roll, but you're making me look that way. So that's why I made this video. It's because you have this video and a video that talked about our argument, which is why I made this video, because you made a whole video talking about our argument, which is stupid. That should be private, or at least something that isn't shared publicly because it's an argument. It's a personal argument. But, continue. We have 40 minutes to go.
And it goes much more than that. And going back to the whole Dark Moon fans thing, he basically starts targeting the Dark Moon fans. I know he said no offense, but honestly couldn't care less about that.
Okay, so if I said no offense, but I don't like Dark Moon, or Dark Moon sucks, or no offense to the Dark Moon fans, but X, Y, and Z, but you don't care that I said that, then that's on you. If I said, no offense, but X, Y, Z, and I literally meant no offense, hence why I said it in the first place, that's why I have to put disclaimers, like today's video. I have to put a disclaimer in my video to make sure everyone knew this was just my opinion, and this is what I thought. Because you take it so seriously as if I'm actually attacking Dark Moon fans. Ask any viewer who prefers Dark Moon if I've ever personally attacked them or just criticized them for liking Dark Moon better. Maybe I'll joke, but I've never actually, you take it way too seriously.
Because I know what he actually means. He then says that a lot of the stuff where people say good things about Luigi's Mansion 3 are coming from Dark Moon fans. That's basically what he's saying.
Not really. I mean, I said it came from a lot of newer players. People who didn't play the first game or the second game. I said people who started off with 3. Because this game got the most publicity. It's the best-selling Luigi's Mansion game. So I said it appealed the most to newer players. Because I know a lot of Dark Moon fans who prefer Dark Moon. I know original game players who prefer the original. It has nothing to do with the Dark Moon players. Yes, there are elements of Dark Moon that I did not like, that I hated they added in 3. I admit that. I talk about it. I'm very open about it. But if there was someone in my comment section who said, "Oh, but I like that they add the feature." I don't criticize them for it. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you liked it, cool. Like,
he doesn't say it explicitly, but that's kind of what that's really what he is saying, honestly. And
now it's it at all.
That's just great. The fact that you're basically, as somebody who liked Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 3, I feel targeted for some reason.
Okay, now you're feeling personally targeted and offended? First of all, you shouldn't feel targeted because I don't like a game that you like, or I criticize a game that you like. I said the Dark Moon fans got appeased. They got their needs met, and I feel like I didn't. What about that is targeting you? And why do you feel like it's targeting you? I mean, I guess you didn't say it's targeting you personally, but it's like, I literally just said that this game, like, I like it, but there's a lot of things that aren't for me. It's all for, like, a lot of it for the Dark Moon fans, and you take offense to that? You're not gonna, you can't, what are you saying? Like, you don't agree with me that a lot of stuff here is reminiscent of Dark Moon? The music, the lighthearted atmosphere, none of that is related to Dark Moon, so I can't say that because that's a literal fact. That this game appeases the Dark Moon fans more than it does the original fans. It's a fact. Original fans do like it. Like I said, I like the game, but I don't love it as much as I would have if they made it more like the original. So, that's my opinion, and never in that video did I actually literally attack Dark Moon fans.
Oh my god.
What's point number 2, buddy?
To do with the video. And we're not even done with fans. Dude, I got.
Okay, first of all, fans. I don't like that word. I'm a channel with 2,000 subscribers. They're my viewers. I don't call them fans. They're not fans. Like, I mean, even if they say they're fans, I don't call them fans, because fans implies that I'm someone of importance or relevance or what's the word? Or authority, which I'm not. So, that point, like, just don't do that.
Play this clip for you. It's you gotta watch this clip.
He's gonna play a clip.
Ridiculous this is.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click.
Nintendo, or specifically Luigi's Mansion gamers, and they think the game is great. You look at those reviews and you don't see them complaining about the brightness.
Wait, hold on. This is the point.
The new things.
This is.
It's a lot of casual players who really like all the new things in Luigi's Mansion. Like, you look at reviewers like IGN, or just people who aren't Nintendo or specifically Luigi's Mansion gamers, and they think the game is great. You look at those reviews and you don't see them complaining about the brightness or the lack of common ghosts. You don't see them complaining about it because that's not what they care about. They don't care that much about the Luigi's Mansion series. Like, it's just another Nintendo game that they've got to review.
Well, okay, first of all, how does that even associate? I literally said casual players like IGN and people who aren't Nintendo fans, who aren't Luigi's Mansion fans. Where in there did I say anything about Dark Moon fans? That was literally all about IGN. GameSpot. And you know what's so funny? We're having this situation right now with SpongeBob, where they're negatively reviewing SpongeBob unfairly. So, am I not allowed to criticize IGN for the fact that they aren't invested in the Luigi's Mansion series like me and other people are? And by the way, the Luigi's Mansion fans that I referenced include Dark Moon fans. Whether you grew up with the original, you grew up with Dark Moon, or both, we're all Luigi's Mansion players. We're all Luigi's Mansion fans. So they count in that statement. I was talking about casual, I said it, casual players like people at IGN who have to review this game like it's just another Nintendo game.
So, in other words, he is basically saying that people are casual players if they love Luigi's Mansion 3 and don't nitpick the game like you do.
No, I said people who are casual players are the ones that are really reviewing it, like on IGN. Hence why they don't have the complaints. And again, not all these complaints are only linked to the original. Common Ghost complaint, Common Ghost variety. That's also, like, that's one thing Dark Moon did well. Had good Common Ghost variety. This has nothing to do with only the original game. Like,
And then you proceed to say that the reason that reviewers don't talk about stuff like the lack of common ghosts and the brightness and whatnot is because they don't care.
No, I didn't say they don't care. I said they don't care about those little details because they're not Luigi's Mansion players. Right? If for example, right, I saw you posted a video about SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. If there was a little detail that fans of the game wanted, right, that wasn't added in there and made fans mad, would you notice? Would you care? No, because you're a casual player. You're someone who's playing the game from the perspective of someone who's just a casual player. You're not someone who's invested in the series like me and other Luigi's Mansion and Dark Moon fans.
I'm serious? You are just so wrong in that. First of all, calling people casual players, that's already going to make people get extremely defensive.
I guess you aren't listening to me. I was talking about people who were casually playing like people at IGN, reviewing the game. People who aren't Nintendo or Luigi. I'm skipping this.
The fact that I like Luigi's Mansion 3, and that I don't really think too much of it. Now you're basically calling me a casual Luigi's Mansion fan.
What? Yo, now you're putting words into my mouth. Because you like Luigi's Mansion 3, that means you're only a casual gamer. When did I say that? When did I say that? You just threw that completely in there.
I would, because it kind of felt like the fact that I like Luigi's Mansion 3, and that I don't really think too much of it. Now you're basically calling me a casual Luigi's Mansion fan, which, that's just absolutely great.
What? I never said that. I literally said that about the review. Oh my god, I'm not saying this point a million times like he has a million times. Like,
that's great. And then you proceed to make this lie. Listen, I don't know exactly what happens inside of IGN's office. I don't know exactly what happens, but I am very certain that they don't point out this stuff, not because of the fact that they don't care about the game. It's because most of the stuff that you're talking about is not important.
Yes, it is. You see, IGN, when they are reviewing games, particularly sequels, they always look back to what the originals did and see how it evolved from the original games. That's the whole point of a review. You're reviewing specifically a game like this where it's a part of a series. Your job is to review it as a part of that series, not just as a standalone game. You're supposed to look at it from the perspective of, okay, there's these two Luigi's Mansion games before it. How does this third one compare? Where is it compared to the original two, or the original one, or the second one, the most recent one? Like, how does it compare? That's the whole point. So,
the lack of common ghosts and the brightness is not important.
Yes, it is. Have you not? Okay. How can you say that the lack of common ghosts is not important? Maybe that's just your opinion, and if it is your opinion, I respect that. But it is an issue when you compare it to the past two games. Like I said, when you're reviewing a game in a series, you have to look back at the ones before to see how it evolved the franchise. So they decreased the number of common ghosts. They made the atmosphere all bubbly. Now, granted, that's something they did in Dark Moon. So I'll give you a pass on that. But the common ghost is something that should evolve over time. And the fact that they basically copy and pasted only 4 of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon's ghosts and added 1 other ghost that was rare, and then copies of them that were mini. That's okay. I'm moving on. I'm sorry.
I'm
skipping this. What's the second thing?
Just video, the first strike. Oh my god.
So what's the second strike?
The fact that you went and all that stuff. But that's not even all of it. That's only one part of it. Other stupid stuff. Was it really necessary to bring up the whole Mario call thing? What did that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with the game's spookiness.
I'm not allowed to bring up the Mario call? Okay.
Alright,
what's the second point?
Weirdly antagonistic towards people that gives this video the first strike. And this is the video that
Just call me maybe the instrumental?
An anger to build up inside.
Okay, just get on to the second point, please.
And this is only the first one.
It sounded like Call Me Maybe in the background.
Strike. Now it's time to move over to the second strike. And another video that was pretty bad. How the Switch has held up in 2020.
Alright, we already discussed that one. He mentioned that one earlier. We talked about that. I'm not allowed to point out the Switch's flaws.
Splatoon just almost feel like a port to me of the original Splatoon. I don't really notice that much different. And even then...
So, yeah, I'm criticizing the game. He doesn't like it. Same with Mario Maker, yada, yada, yada.
The nostalgia said, especially near the end, is nothing new. Closing your door. Well, I've got some news for you.
Oh, nope. So, let's see. This is the third strike. Okay, so it wasn't the Luigi's Mansion tweet. It was this tweet that set him off. June 11th, it was the same day, because it was 4 days before the... Actually, no, it might have been a little before that, or after that. Yeah, I think the Luigi's Mansion tweet was after that. So he might have already been making the video, but this was the final straw. So, yeah, so he doesn't like the fact that I'm nostalgic. I'm sorry, I'm going to skip this. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. Just like he hates from me. Okay, so we're moving on now. What's the next point? It's going to be loud. Nostalgia. Alright, do I even have to watch this one? I think I already know where this one's going. Basically, I'm so nostalgic. I rely on things from the past, just like that Paper Mario tweet. It's so predictable. Like, I know what it is. I'm sorry, I'm not watching 50 minutes of this. Alright, where's the next point? Oh, wait, what was this?
But I'm going to read it regardless.
Oh my god, me wanting the Switch to have better visuals is a bad thing. Me saying that this is what the PS5 can do, I would love if the Switch could do it, that's a bad thing. I can't say that without someone getting offended. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and this wasn't even a full-blown video, this is a tweet. This is a retweet I did. Like, it's literally relegated to this one sentence here. I said, tech demo of what they'll be running on the PS5. That's actually nuts. Which is, like, a praise to the PS5. But then I say here, really wish the Switch had more up-to-date visuals sometimes. That's a common complaint. The Switch is underpowered. Right? I'm sorry, guys. I actually can't finish this. Oh! Milking BFBB content. I knew this was going to be a point. Because here's the thing. Well, first of all, I put up a video for every single trailer that there is. Just like I did with Luigi's Mansion 3. And there just happens to be more Battle for Bikini Bottom trailers. So, maybe I did make a lot of Battle for Bikini Bottom content. Maybe. But what does it matter to you with how much Battle for Bikini Bottom content I make? Why does it concern you that I made a lot of Battle for Bikini Bottom content? And I literally told him, I'm like, you do realize, once the game is out, I move on. I do other things. It's not just a matter of, oh, I'm Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I'm going to do, let me just milk it and keep on going until I have no more. No. I make content about the game until the game is out, and then I'm done. It's that simple. That's how I've always been. At least ever since I started covering modern games. Like, there's this game I'm excited for, I'm going to cover it, and then it comes out. So, maybe. I made a lot of Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated videos. Maybe. But, first of all, I'm not the only one who's done it. I'm not going to throw any Battle for Bikini Bottom YouTubers under the bus. But, it's literally not even that big of a deal. Oh, wait, what happened here? Yeah, basically, I'm not allowed to promote the game. I'm not allowed to be excited for a game. I made a whole thing at the end. Let's see here. So, yeah, so I'm not even going to go into this because, I mean, I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to get into a couple points that he said to me in a different part. Actually, hold on. Let's see what he had to say with, because he said here, dealing with the tips for Zack Pack 3 Aftermath. First of all, why are you making our beef and drama public? Like, I mean, I watched this much of your video, so I don't really know everything you have to say. But why did you feel the need of making our drama public? Or our argument public? I can't even call it drama. It was an argument. Like, what's the, like, and dealing with the aftermath. It was an argument. What is there to deal with? We didn't agree on something. You blocked me. Like, I don't know. Let's watch this video.
Hey guys, this is NCSO7 here doing a bit of a different type of video. So, you guys probably know that on, remember on Monday I posted the video, Tips for Zack Pack 3.
So this is after our argument, obviously.
Zack Pack, I posted that video. I sent him...
The game audio is too loud.
The video on Twitter that same day. Well, I haven't gotten the best response. And I'm going to explain it here. So basically, well, too long didn't watch version. Essentially, me and Zach basically got in an argument on Twitter yesterday. So essentially, if you guys didn't know, yesterday I had my wisdom teeth removed, pulled out. And when I woke up from one of my naps, because again, I was feeling very tired, I said I would upload Octodad Part 3, and I would also look at Twitter. And then I noticed on Twitter I had 3 notifications. Yeah, 3 notifications.
3 notifications.
And I knew this was going to be something interesting, because Zach Peck finally responded to me, but not really in the way that I expected. Now, I do want to also mention, first of all, that this is not Tips for Zach Peck 4. It is not Tips for Zach Peck 4. This is more of just a rant kind of video, because I am very unimpressed with what Zach Peck has done. Hold on real quickly. Alright. So,
Professionalism.
I've got some tweets open on my computer right now.
Oh, is he going to show them? Is he going to show them?
Now, I'm not going to be going through the whole Twitter argument, but basically, this whole argument started because I sent him the tweet saying, please watch this with the Tips for Zach Peck 3 video attached. And I was kind of like, okay, I'll watch the video. He might try to debunk my video, but of course it's not going to be very easy. But he didn't really debunk my video. Instead, he gave me a bunch of excuses for why to not listen to me. I'm just going to read off a few of these, saying, I'm going to pass. Look, I'm too busy to even worry about that right now. Like, it's 50 minutes long, but I read the description and all I'll say is this. Don't like my content, unsubscribe or don't watch. Don't like my opinions, don't listen to them. I'm not forcing you to. Basically giving me the whole don't like, don't watch argument, which is one of the absolute most flawed arguments ever. And seriously, don't like, don't watch. I've been trying to help your channel out for a long time.
And I listened to you for a long time. I watched your videos. I addressed the matters. You even admitted in part 1 that I did listen to, and I did address. You know what you remind me of? You guys ever seen that video of the woman at Walmart? There's a guy checking out, and the woman's like, I'm just trying to help you, mother. You know that video? That's what this reminds me of. I'm here doing my own thing. Like, I was listening to him. I was doing what he wanted, whatever. And now he's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm like, I don't need your help. I'm doing my own thing. Like.
And you can't just say, don't like, don't watch. I want you to get better. You can't just sit here and just accept that and not improve at all.
So, you tell me that my videos are bad and that, you know, that my videos are bad, that, you know, that my content's bad, but then I mostly get other, like, quite a few positive comments saying, great video, good job, I like the topic, or even, I disagree with you, but good video anyways. I get a lot of those comments too. So I'm supposed to listen to your one comment, or your one video telling me how to improve, and just kind of change what everyone else is at least liking? Like, I get it. My negative Luigi Mansion 3 opinions aren't for everyone. And you even told me to stop making those videos. Actually, you said you weren't even going to retread part. You said to me that you did not like how many negative Luigi's Mansion videos I was making. And this was particularly right after the game was launched. And guess what? I stopped. I listened to you, and I stopped. When was the last time I made a negative Luigi's Mansion 3 video? Probably the one you talked about in your video. So, there you go.
You don't just accept a mistake and just keep making a mistake over and over. Oh, but I'm just beginning with this. Another comment he gave was, I watched your first 2 videos before and tried to adapt some of the changes you want, but I'm not going to completely change my channel because of how one person wants it. Think whatever you want of me. Basically saying that he watched the first 2 tips videos, so why should he listen now?
No! I said I watched the first 2 tips videos, and I've changed my channel accordingly to what you said. But now it's getting to the point where you upload a nearly 50-minute long video, You put in the description that you lost all hope and sympathy for me, and you upload it on my birthday, during Rehydrated Relief, and during the Rehydrated Hype where I'm uploading lots of videos and editing a lot. What am I supposed to do? Like, sit down and watch this and be like, oh, impressive. And you saw how negatively toned that video was, with all the personal stuff I had going on in my life. You think I want, like...
I don't know, maybe because this tips video, Tips for Zach 3, is the most important tips video that I've made on you, and maybe there's a reason why I would really like you to watch it, maybe? I don't know. I want you to watch it because you watched the other 2 tips videos, so why can't you do the same with this one? I understand.
Because there's a completely different tone. You say that I can't accept constructive criticism, but how much of that criticism was put in a manner that was constructive? Anyone venture a guess? When you start the video, the first minute saying, I'm done, or I'm done with you. It's not very constructive. Like, and you said I addressed the things that you had in your first 2 tips video, but apparently I'm getting worse without you telling me where I'm going worse. You're done with me, even though I did listen to your first 2 videos, and I did address the needs that you felt were needed to be addressed. So now you're done with me, and I'm beyond saving? Like...
The video is like 46 minutes long, but seriously, I'm very certain you had plenty of time to watch the whole thing.
How do you know? How would you know how much free time I have? You can't come in here saying, oh, you bet you had time. How do you know? How do you know? And even if I did, the stuff I had to deal with these past couple months, why would I want to?
Or at the very least, I'm very certain you had some time to at least watch a part of the video. But he never did. And let me just tell you this right now. That video took a long time to make.
Boo-hoo. I make videos. There's been videos that I spent days editing. The video for the Rehydrated Relief 2.0 schedule, I spent 3 days, I think, working on that because of all the changes I had to make, all the corrections I had to make to the schedule. I spent 3 days editing that video. Not 3 whole days, obviously, but what, probably 3 to 4 hours a day? Tinkering with that video, making sure that it looked perfect because I wasn't making it for my channel. It's like 3 days on a 5-minute video. So I get what it's like to have to work really, really hard on a video. I get that. I'm a YouTuber. Of course I get that. But you can't have that expectation that I'm definitely going to watch it. You expecting me to watch it is like you expecting a woman to go on a date with you just because you bought her flowers. Or just because you called her pretty. You can give someone as much as you want, but if they didn't ask for it, they're not entitled to do anything.
It was a lot of issues making that video. It took a long time just making the video in the first place. I even reached out to some people on Twitter that I don't even know. I follow them, but I don't really know them very well, which made me sending them tweets about what they thought of some of the crap you were doing. It wasn't the easiest thing because I did feel a little bit nervous to actually come in contact with them because I didn't know if they would respond or not, but I still...
So you felt nervous to reach out to these people because you weren't sure if they would respond or not. Why are you nervous reaching out to people like that? So you're going to make a video basically giving them half of a picture, which is like, how do you feel about people who make the same content every day? You're going to give them half of the picture, and, you know, and then all of a sudden, like, you're nervous because they're not, like, that's just stupid. And not to mention, you don't even know these people. I don't know these people. Why are you asking them for an opinion on something that they have no clue about? Like, I wouldn't ask a cat about how a dog lives, because they're separate. They're not even the same. Why would you ask people you don't know, who I don't know, about topics, about things from, like, on my channel?
Did it because of determination.
Oh, determination. It must have taken so much determination to send out a tweet. Oh my god, the determination. You know, I mean, you don't have much... Oof, I was about to say something really mean, but... Oh, I'll compose yourself, Zach. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so negative in this video, but, like, I'm fuming.
a variety of rendering issues with the video as well. And
So, he's talking to me as if I'm not a person who edits videos. I've had so many issues with videos. I was going to do a whole series called Nostalgic Overload, which was such a well put together thing. I used my green screen. It took me 2 days to edit an episode. I had 2 exporting errors. I had 1 rendering error. And when I put it up on YouTube, I got copyright claimed by BBC America. Or no, by BBC. And when I tried to rebuke it, I got threatened with a strike. So yes, I know what it's like to work hard on a YouTube video and not get anything from it. I get that. But you can't expect me to sit here and listen to your video where you're saying how done you are with me and how you lost all hope and sympathy for me. Why would I sit through that? 50 minutes of that. Why? And getting people that I don't know to criticize the content that I make without them knowing the content that I make and without them seeing the content I make.
really hoped that maybe Zach Peck would watch it at the very least and at least know what I said. But no, he didn't watch the video. Literally a lot of last week, because a lot of the work I did last week was on tips for Zach Peck 3, so most of that work ended up going in the trash. That was really great.
What do you mean most of it went in the trash? You don't make a video with the expectation of a certain person to watch it. You don't. Did you expect me to watch the first tips for Zach Pack or the second one? If you did, then, I mean, you just got lucky those 2 times. But just because I did doesn't mean you should expect me to watch anything. I shouldn't be entitled, or no, you shouldn't be entitled to have me watch something of you, even if it's about me.
And not only that, he's giving me a lot of excuses as to why I am wrong and all that stuff. Oh my goodness.
Go on.
And he keeps saying this crap about how I'm saying this as if I didn't listen to the first 2 tips videos. I listened to the first 2 tips videos and tried that criticism. So why am I... But it's like... I'll read the tweet. You say this as if I didn't listen to your first 2 videos, but after seeing your description saying you had no sympathy for me, I figured what's the point, and if I don't care about my channel, then why do I work my butt off every day? Well, probably because of the reason I made the video is probably because, I don't know, maybe because I had a little bit of care left inside of me, I had a little bit of respect for you left, I want at the very least end, if I was going to leave, which I am doing.
So you're going to leave anyways? So if you were going to leave, but wanted me to make changes, but you were going to leave, what's the point of the video? If you made this video, and let's say I did watch it, and addressed the changes, then, and you left, what would be the point? Like, I don't get it, and hold on, I need to re-listen to that.
My channel, then watch the first 2 tips videos and tried that criticism. So why am I... But it's like... I'll read the tweet. You say this as if I didn't listen to your first 2 videos, but after seeing your description saying you had no sympathy for me, I figured what's the point, and if I don't care about my channel, then why do I work my butt off every day? Well, probably because of the reason I made the video is probably because, I don't know, maybe because I had a little bit of care.
I love how I didn't answer my question, too. Like he said, so he said I don't care, and I said, how do I not care if I work my butt off? And then he goes into why he made the video.
Left, and
maybe he answered it further.
At least lead you in the right direction a little bit.
But how do you know what the right direction is? You're not like a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. You're like me. You're a smaller YouTuber. How do you know what the right direction is? You're claiming to be this all-knowing, all-seeing thing where here are the tips. This is how you'll succeed, Zach. And the fact that I'm like, I'll pass on this 3rd one is like, it's mind-blowing to you. Like, this is my channel. I can control it. Saying I don't have the respect for you to watch the 3rd video, again, even after I watched the first 2, if I didn't have respect for you, I wouldn't have watched the first 2. It's the way you word things and put things across. Having no sympathy, no hope, I'm done. At that point, why would I continue?
So that way maybe I'll come back to your channel some other time, but instead, no.
So, again, it's about you, so that you can come back to my channel. Okay, what about the 2,499 other people who are watching my channel? I gotta tailor it to you? I gotta tailor it to you and make it to your liking so that you could come back one day, God knows when, and be like, wow, this is a good channel, I'll subscribe again. Like,
look, Zach, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but
I am.
when I make these tips videos, I expect people to take at least some sort of initiative to improve.
And I did. You're saying I don't have any initiative to improve, even though the point, obviously you are annoyed to keep bringing it up, but the first two videos, if I didn't have the incentive to improve, I wouldn't have watched your first two videos and implemented your first two videos. You even admitted it yourself. So, if I don't want to watch this third video, why am I entitled to? Why do you expect me to? Why am I expected to watch something that you make? I'm not one of your subscribers. I'm not someone who watches your content. I'm not a regular viewer. Why am I expected to watch your content? If you had a problem with the way I was doing things, comment or DM me. And you did. And the comments you said, like I said, you said stop with the negative Luigi Mansion 3 content after that negative Luigi Mansion 3 video that we talked about, or that you said in your other video. And guess what? When was the last time you saw a negative Luigi Mansion 3 video? I am listening. I do listen. It's just that you think you're entitled. You said this yourself. You put the word into my mouth that you thought I called you selfish. And I'll say it. I'll say it now. I didn't say it before because I didn't mean it. When I said, I can't tailor my videos to match what one person wants, because that's not selfish by definition. Selfish by definition is making me do something because of something you want. You didn't do that. You said I should. And I'm going to say it right now, you're selfish, because you're making all these videos saying how awful I am. I don't listen to people, and I'm like, so how do you know who I do and do not listen to? Anyways.
But you are not doing that. You don't care about your channel.
Here we go. I do not care about my channel. Oh. If I didn't care about my channel, why would I make videos every day? Why would I have shifted my schedule to making videos every single day? My freaking laptop's about to die. That's how long this is. Jeez. But why would I make videos every day if I didn't care for the channel? I'm not making much money from it. Ad revenue is not great. I don't get checks every month, so it's not about the money. So what motivation would I have to keep going with my YouTube channel if I didn't genuinely care for it?
You don't care about your content. But we're going to get into that a little bit later because there's some more crap I got to read.
Oh my
Then
god.
he's saying stuff about how I'm only doing these tips videos just for selfish benefits. He keeps saying that I'm only...
Again, he put the word selfish in my mouth. I wish I had the thread to show you. Selfish was never a word I even used in that thread. The way I said it was he made these videos because that's what he thinks would better my channel. Never said he was selfish. Because that, like I said, by definition, is not selfish. Now he's being selfish by making this petty video. But his tip videos were never selfish. Even the last one. He had criticisms about me. No matter how harsh they are, it's not selfish to want something of me. But I'm not going to change my channel for that.
Doing this just so that way he can give me my needs and wants and whatnot.
That I did say. I do remember saying that. That I can't just bend my will to his needs and wants. Somewhere along that I did say.
Saying that I'm only making these tips videos and suggestions just because I'm selfish.
Never said that. He put that word in there. I told you, because that's why I said that, because I knew he'd throw it in here. When we had our argument, he put in the word selfish to the conversation. So that's all on him. Oh, I muted it. Whoops.
Seriously, that's more like a reversal. Zach, you're the one that's selfish, calling me selfish when I'm trying to offer you criticism.
I'm trying to help. I'm selfish. Even though me and my family just donated, let's see, $200 to COVID relief, about, give or take, and then I donated about $110 to Color of Change, which is more than my YouTube paycheck. And I do collab videos with people. Yeah, I'm so selfish. All I care about is myself. My friend around Mango, he's been doing streams. I've been trying to hop in them every now and again to actually help him out with audio issues, just to talk to him. Yeah, I'm so selfish. My friend Chris, CC Media, is doing a project for his school over the summer, and he asked me to help, and I said, yeah, why would I help him if I was selfish?
And then you say, oh, I'm not immune to criticism. You are right now because you're taking my criticism as selfishness.
First of all, I never said I did say I wasn't immune to criticism, but me not wanting to be told I'm done, and first of all, if I'm hold on, let me listen again.
And then you say, oh, I'm not immune to criticism. You are right now because.
How am I? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, you are right now. You're criticizing me right now, aren't you? So then how am I immune to it if you're doing it right now?
You're taking my criticism as selfishness.
Again, never said the word selfish. I never said the word selfish. It's just infuriating, man.
Which, when in reality, you're being the selfish one. And you say, oh, I never called you selfish. But apparently, like, wanting, like, doing all these stuff is selfish. So
no. First, again, I never said selfish. I literally just said I never said selfish.
So, there's that. Seriously, I don't understand the mentality of this. And he keeps making me excuses after excuses on why he's not going to change and listen to my stuff at all. And let me remind you, he didn't even watch the videos, so how does he even know the points I made?
Again, I love how he just does not acknowledge that the first two videos exist. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge they exist. He's like, oh, he will not listen to my criticisms. I'm like, so I've never listened to your criticisms before? I've never watched your video? I've never done any of that? Never?
Hypocrite. And he keeps saying, and then we eventually launch into Battle for Bikini Bottom stuff. And he basically keeps telling me, oh, I'm only doing this because I'm hyped for the game. And while I do think that might be true to an extent, you are milking it way too much.
For what? Like I said, what am I getting out of milking the content? What am I getting out of it? If you're milking content, that usually means you're getting something out of it. Not getting money, or not getting much money. Not getting many more subscribers or views. I mean, yes, I've boosted subscribers a lot, but that has nothing to do with, it has something to do with rehydrated content, but it has more so to do with the collabs I've done with Riders DX and the rehydrated relief. That's the stuff that helped me boost in subscribers. It has nothing to do with how much I post about for Bikini Bottom. That's stuff that the people who are there for Battle for Bikini Bottom are going to watch anyways. And new people come in, hey, cool, they have a lot of stuff to watch. And again, what does my content have to do with you?
I'm serious, it's not that big, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Except there are periods of times where you're making like 5 to 6 videos per week.
Then I proved him wrong on that. He says I post 5 to 6 videos a week on Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Firstly, I never upload on Sundays. Unless it's something important. So, that would mean that every single day of every single week would be Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated content. And, if I'm not mistaken, there's only one week where it was all Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated content. And it was the week after he made this video. Or I guess technically the week of. Or is it the week after? No, it's the week after. It was the week Rehydrated came out. Because this came out June 18th. The week after is the only one I had Rehydrated content every day. I think the most I had in a week... I told him to prove me wrong, and he sent me a picture. There were 4 rehydrated videos in that week. So, already on factual information there.
On Battle for Bikini Bottom, or just SpongeBob in general.
Also, now okay, first of all, he did not say that in the argument. He didn't say SpongeBob in general. He specifically said rehydrated. And secondly, okay, so I'm not allowed to talk about other SpongeBob things. It includes all SpongeBob. I think he threw that in there because the screenshot he showed me had the finale for the Zach Plays of Lights, Camera, Pants. So now he's including all SpongeBob. So he changed his argument. Cheeky bugger. He changed his argument right there. So now he's including all SpongeBob content. Before he said rehydrated. So you're changing your argument. Solid. But at the same time, first of all, that Zach Plays of Lights, Camera, Pants had been going on for weeks. So that's irrelevant. Secondly, again, what does it matter if I'm making a lot of Battle for Bikini Bottom content? You are the only person that had an issue with this. Literally the only one. You see, look at the comments. I have so many people who love those videos. Every single one. So, you're the one person that has a problem with it, as opposed to the other people who commented they liked it. The people who didn't like it, they didn't watch, or they didn't watch every single video, or they didn't subscribe. That's the whole point.
And seriously,
We're halfway through.
If that's not milking, then I don't know what is. Like, you can't just use the whole thing, and then you say,
No, hold on, no, you should finish your statement there. You can't just what? What can't I do? What am I not allowed to do based on what you have to say?
oh, I'm going to end this in like 2 weeks. It's only going to be 2 more weeks of this, and then I'm going to change my content. First of all, I'm very doubtful of that even happening, because based on how it is right now, I don't really believe that in the slightest. You've lied about so many things before.
You don't believe that? What's this week been all about? 2 Paper Mario videos, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct video, and then I think it was a Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated video Monday. So I had one video Monday of Battle for Bikini Bottom. Everything else hasn't been. So you still doubt that I'm not going to move on from Rehydrated? I literally did that with Luigi's Mansion 3. When Luigi's Mansion 3 was done, I slowed down on videos, making 1 a week. So now you doubt that I'm going to not make a lot of Battle for Bikini Bottom content? Mind you, this is my first time watching this. I am watching this after I already uploaded quite a few non-Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated videos this week. So it's not like I'm watching this and I'm actively going to try and change my upload schedule and what I upload. No.
Your Luigi's Mansion 3 liking the game thing, but I'm not even going to get into that because I already gotten that into the video. And
I know.
all of this crap, I'm not believing your crap. And second of all, why do we have to wait 2?
Moving out. All right. All right. Will do. Hi. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's get back into this.
Weeks for your content to improve, because that's when Battle for Bikini Bottom is coming out. You have to not believing your crap. And second of all, why do we have to wait 2 weeks for your content to improve? Because
first of all, 2 weeks for my content to improve, so you don't like the Battle for Bikini Bottom content. I said in 2 weeks I'm going to move on from Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm going to start doing other things. But you're taking it as improving my content, so you don't like the Battle for Bikini Bottom videos.
that's when Battle for Bikini Bottom is coming out?
Yeah, I never said that. I never said in 2 weeks I'm going to improve my videos. I said in 2 weeks I'm going to move on from Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated a lot. I'm going to start looking at other projects. I'm going to start looking at other things. Like, why do you take it as I'm going to improve my videos in 2 weeks? I never said that.
Seriously, you should be getting on this, like, improvement stuff immediately.
So his idea of me improving my content is not doing Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated content. And guess what? I'm not doing it now. Because the game is out. I'm moving on. There will be more videos in the future about it, of course.
We shouldn't be waiting for you to improve your variety for a reason like that.
Who is we? Who is we? You are the only person who has this issue. The only one. There's been more community engagement on my channel since Battle for Bikini Bottom content's been coming on. More comments, more likes. Because guess what? People like it. If they didn't like it, there wouldn't be views, there wouldn't be a lot of comments, and there wouldn't be a lot of likes. So, if this is not good content to you, even though it's getting so much more engagement, then I don't know what to tell you.
And it's like, I don't understand what, I don't get it. And I don't understand what he's trying to say. He keeps saying that I'm not going to change my content just for you, and that I'm the only person who has a problem. But like the reason why that no one else has a problem with it is because most people won't explain the problems. Most people will just leave if the content just gets repetitive enough.
Thank you. If someone doesn't like the content, then don't watch it. If there is a TV show that got old and stale after a while, like SpongeBob, like did for me, or just changed, to a way that you don't like it, not saying it isn't good, but it's a way that you don't like it, I stopped and watch. I stopped watching SpongeBob because the humor changed and I didn't like it. Loads of people still like it today, but I don't like it, so I stopped watching. So if you don't like it, don't watch. Obviously, you're not now, but
They don't care enough, but I do care. And another thing is that you've been getting a lot of subscribers lately. And you've been getting a lot of people that don't even barely know your channel much and only want that SpongeBob content.
yes, just like when I was making Luigi's Mansion content. A lot of people came in, so now they expect Luigi's Mansion content. So what did I do? When Luigi's Mansion 3 stopped, I moved on. I made one Luigi's Mansion video a week for those people. Like, well, how is this any different? When Luigi's Mansion 3 stuff started, that's when I hit 1,000 subscribers. When Battle for Bikini Bottom stuff started, that's when I hit 2,000 subscribers. What's the difference? There's no difference. More views on the SpongeBob videos, sure, but other than that, it's identical.
And listen, it's one thing to appease to them, but you're turning a blind eye to the situation and all these issues, thinking that it's no big deal.
What situation? The fact that there's a lot of SpongeBob videos, even though I still put out a Luigi's Mansion video basically every single week. The only exception, I think, has been maybe the past 2 weeks, but that's just because there's a lot going on in gaming right now, so there's a lot of other stuff I want to talk about. So, like, I'm sorry.
But in reality, it is a big deal. It is a big deal.
And if people, this is what I don't understand. If the fans, you got me saying it now. If the viewers of my channel really like were tired and sick of SpongeBob content and just didn't want it and wanted things to move on, wouldn't those videos not do as well? It was a struggle to get one of my videos that wasn't SpongeBob and wasn't Luigi's Mansion to 100 views. So if people didn't want to watch SpongeBob content, wouldn't they want to watch the other content? And it goes back to, like you said, there are people who are now expecting SpongeBob content. Exact same thing I have to do with Luigi's Mansion 3. Viewership will decline a lot. It's to be expected, because that's what happens when you move on to something that makes your channel grow a bit. But, I mean, what else can I do? Like, just work hard, make new videos, talk about new topics, and go from there.
That's why I'm trying to help you out of this. But you keep...
Out of what? What are you trying to help me out of?
shooing me away. And I don't know why. And he even makes this one tweet. Oh my god.
Is it the Luigi Mansion one?
Saying...
Please don't say Luigi Mansion 1.
If you want the best for me, you just let me keep doing what I'm doing, and if I mess up, I learn from it and move on. Wanting the best for me isn't just telling me what direction my channel should go in. That's for me to find out myself. So in other words, I don't care about your criticism.
No. This is me saying, if a lot of people have a criticism, and a lot of people make a vocal complaint, that's where I learn. I'm not going to change my whole channel and change everything based on what one person says. That's what I'm telling you. Heidi, come here. I'm not going to change my channel based on what one person says. That's where the mistake part comes in. If I make a mistake and I upload videos that people don't like, and I notice there's really low views, or the comments are negative, or people saying change this, we don't want to see this, that's where I learn. I don't need one person to try and speak for my whole entire community about what videos I should or should not upload. Quite frankly, that's what my Discord server is for. They usually help me out a lot. I usually look on there to see what they talk about and what videos they want to see. I plan on having a Smash Brothers video up today. Because of the controversy, I didn't do it, but I wanted to put a Smash video today, but I couldn't. That's probably going to go up tomorrow. The Luigi's Mansion on Monday. I'm listening to what people, particularly in the Discord server, because they're my main community, I'm listening to what they are saying. So...
because I want to find out myself. Seriously, Zach, I don't understand that at all. Why do you not... You're basically saying you don't want criticism. You know, for someone who's made so many negative videos on Luigi's Mansion 3 and just the Switch in general, you sure as hell don't take criticism very good yourself.
even though I listened to your first 2 videos and implemented them. I have to keep saying that point because if I didn't take criticism well, I wouldn't. And you're not the only person I get criticism from, by the way. I don't listen to one video from you. Like, there's one video that I'm like, I'll pass, and all of a sudden I don't listen to criticism. My friend Rail Mango, he used to criticize my thumbnails in a constructive way, and I started trying to improve them. I think my thumbnails are decent now. There are so many people who've given me constructive criticism, and I've listened to it. I have as well, not even just the first 2 videos. Like I mentioned, you told me to stop making negative Luigi's Mansion content, which you put in your 3rd points video, and I did, and you're still using that as a point against me. I did stop making negative Luigi's Mansion 3 videos. I'll still bring it up if someone brings it up in a live stream or something, like, yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, but when was the last time you made a full dedicated video to it?
My God. And then you say stuff about how, oh, I've been changing my channel throughout the past 7 years of doing YouTube. But it's like, I don't care about that because that's in the past.
Okay, so I'm talking about how my channel has evolved and changed over time, but that doesn't matter because it's the past. Explain that one to me.
Now is right now. Now you're on a downfall.
How am I in a downfall? How am I in a downfall? Tell me, how am I in a downfall? You said it yourself. I've been getting a decent amount of subscribers recently, and I'm so thankful for the people who've come to support me on the channel. You know, I'm getting more views on the videos that aren't Luigi's Mansion or SpongeBob. Like, I can expect more views on those videos, which I'm thankful for, which means more people are liking me as a person. So, if I'm in a downfall, then I don't see it.
You're doing way too much at the same time. I'm trying to help you because I care.
I'm trying to help you, but what do you care about? That's what I don't understand, right? If I change my content, like, to something, oh, it's no good. Change my content again, oh, it's no good, you're making too much of it. I'm like, I'm going with the flow. I'm going with what I think is working for my channel. Okay, and apparently I'm selfish for not wanting to listen to someone who made a whole video that starts off with, I'm done with you, and the description saying, I've lost all hope in sympathy. I know I'm bringing up the same points a lot in this video, but at the same time, it's because those points matter. He talks about how I'm not accepting to constructive criticism, but he starts off with his video saying, I'm done with you, and the description saying, I've lost all hope and sympathy. Like, I can't react well to that. I am a solo worker. I work by myself. I make my own videos. I make my own thumbnails. I make everything myself. I work by myself. I don't need partners or anything. I'm not saying you were even close to a partner. But I'm saying when I have someone who's down my throat, like every single month making a video about how to improve my channel, it's like, okay, enough. Like, I listened to your first 2. I get it. Enough. I don't need you. I can make my own YouTube channel. You know, I shouldn't have to give credit in the future. Oh, yeah, my channel wouldn't be where it is without NCS 07.
It's very clear to me that Zachpack just, honest to God, does not care. He doesn't care. I don't know why he doesn't care, but he doesn't. He doesn't care about his variety because he keeps chewing my hand away.
So, yeah, so apparently all this is about the variety in the content. Which, again, there was like a solid month where it was mostly SpongeBob, but that's because I was hyped about SpongeBob, and I was reacting to the trailers, again, just like I did Luigi's Mansion 3. But now, because there's more SpongeBob trailers than there were Luigi's Mansion 3 trailers, meaning I had to react to a lot more trailers, meaning a lot more reaction videos, now I'm a bad person.
Basically saying that I'm going to do what I want. I'll figure it out on my own. He's basically swatting my criticism away.
So me wanting to do things myself is a bad thing? Weird. When you learned how to walk when you were a kid, you had some guidance. You had people walking you, or helping you walk, holding you. But now if you're 17, 18, however old you are, do you still want them holding you? No, I want to go and figure it out myself. I'm an independent person. I can figure out things myself. I don't need, especially when I didn't ask for it. It'd be one thing if I asked you for help, and then you gave me this video and I didn't watch it. That's one thing. That's completely different. But I didn't ask for help. In fact, I even think on your second video I said I do my own thing. This is my own style. Like, thanks, but I don't know. Like, I don't need this. I said that to you on your second video. I'm pretty certain, second or first on Twitter. I don't know. I said it.
I don't understand this. I don't know what makes him so entitled. And the fact that he even see the whole tips videos is just so...
I'm entitled for wanting to control my own channel. I'm entitled for wanting to make the content I want to make on my own channel. Yes, viewers and subscribers have a big impact on the content I create. That's why there was a lot of SpongeBob videos. Because I was excited for it, and you, well, not you, but viewers were excited for it. I wanted to build that hype up as much as possible because everyone was so excited for that game. So you're entitled that you want me to change my content because you don't like the SpongeBob content, that you don't want to watch it. That makes you entitled.
Astonishing. Seriously, I can only imagine what he would have said to a lot of the categories I mentioned in that video. Seriously, that video was not just the video editing and Battle for Bikini Bottom. There's a lot of other stuff in that video. The 3 strikes, the negativity, the nostalgia, and many and stupid tweets you've made, aside from, like, not regarding these argument we had. And I did eventually end the argument. I'm just sad, honestly. You know, I knew that...
Actually, really, I ended the argument. Because he posted the pictures of me uploading SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated content more than 5 times a week. And I said, there's only 4 videos there. Goodbye. So I actually ended the argument. Because after that, he blocked me. So unless he means he blocked me, that's how he ended the argument. I ended the argument by saying goodbye.
I wasn't going to be getting that positive of a response from this video from Zachpack, but I did not expect something as stupid as this.
So wait, hold on. Why did you make a video that you didn't expect me to react to positively? Like, if you wanted the best for me, wouldn't you have tried to make the video something that you think I would like? Or that I would have approved?
Zachpack, I thought you were more mature than this. I thought you were way better than this.
Mature. You're the one who literally made this whole video putting our argument into the public. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this video. It's because you're making our argument public. And there's comments talking about me. And now I feel the need to address it.
You're 22 for crying out loud.
And?
I'd expect, like, this kind of behavior from Super Mario Logan.
Ooh, so you're throwing other YouTubers under the bus. Granted, Super Mario Logan's quite infantile, but still, it's like, what behavior? What have I done? Literally, this whole argument started because I said I didn't want to watch his video because of the description he put. Like, that's literally the whole reason this argument happened.
Even though he is older than you. But I don't expect this kind of behavior from you, man. I just don't. So, that's pretty much that. If I can think of anything else, I think that's all I have to say. Zachpack, this is very unacceptable. And also, by the way, I'm blocking him on Twitter and YouTube, so I don't really care what he says to this video because I know I'm right in the end because I don't know.
Yeah, that sums it up. I know I'm right because, well, I don't know. I'm just right. Accept it. Like...
But I'm blocking him regardless because I honestly do not want to talk to him again. And this may as well be my final video on Zachpack. But Zachpack, you need to listen to your fans. You can't just treat your critics this way.
First of all, not fans, viewers. Secondly, I do. I listen to you a lot. But now I don't listen to one video, like I said, one video, and all of a sudden I don't listen to people who criticize me.
When somebody tries to critique your work, you don't just swat their hand away. You don't just swat their hands away and make all these excuses as to why you don't want to do it. He's basically just been making a lie after lie after lie, excuse after excuses for why did I guess not listen to my stuff.
What was the lie? Where did lies come into this? When did I lie? Like, anyone want to point out any time in this that I lied? You know, one thing you actually failed to point out here, I'm presuming you're not going to see it in the next minute. I literally said, what did I say? I said something like, it was talk about the rehydrated relief. And, you know, yeah, it's because in the first statement, hold on, let me pull it up, not this statement, this statement. He said, where is it? Something about me not caring. Yeah, but you don't care at all all that kind of stuff. And I brought up about the rehydrated relief. I'm like, if I didn't care, then why would I have been a part of the rehydrated relief? Why would I do all this stuff? And then he went on to say, like, just because, like, you were a part of the rehydrated relief doesn't mean anything. Because if a bank robber robbed a bank and assaulted people, but was part of a charity event, they wouldn't be let off. I'm like, you're comparing me to a bank robber? Like, oh, sorry, I think you guys might not even be able to see this, but I mean, what can I say? Like, it's gotten to the point. Like, I mean, I know how long has this video been? Oh my god, almost an hour and a half. Listen, you guys, you know me. I'm usually one to like to stay out of drama. I could have just put that there anytime. I'm one that likes to stay out of drama. I don't like to get involved. It's stupid. It's pointless. But I felt like I had to address this because the fact that he made it public. So whether or not he watches the video, I don't care. I just wanted to get this out there so that people wouldn't get the wrong impression in case they happen to stumble upon his video. So, yeah. And apparently he blocked me on YouTube, but I can see everything he's doing. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he really knows what blocking on YouTube is. I don't know. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, oh my god, like, you're a legend. But, yeah. So, I don't know what else to say besides good riddance to NCSR7. So, I know a fan's probably annoying, so thank God I'm going to finish now. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.